Hi everyone. It's been a little bit, but we're doing another video. So, I built a little something. We got my new base. Just, okay, forgot something. Need, where did I put the crafting table? There it is. Alright. Let's just go here. So we can set down the craft table and boom. So this is a new trap I designed. Obviously if this were real, there'd be more buttons and there'd be dripstone at the bottom if it were the latest version. This isn't really a perfected version. It's just kind of something I thought of. So, the way it works is really easy. So, kind of the idea behind it is that, either a cautious player or, they just miss the door. So they press it, they walk, they miss it, nothing happens. They go to press it again, they make it this time, then they fall. And it does this whenever you press the button the first time, it'll go through. It'll send in three blocks, which is not quite enough to power this, so that stays powered. So whenever you press the button, you miss the door, you have to press it again. Either you miss it or you're just cautious, you kind of look through. So you see it's safe, you press the button again, walk, you fall. Because when you press the button the second time, this gets filled with this. You do kind of have to refill it every time, but that's, in my opinion, that's not a big deal. It's the really messy redstone. It can be easily modified, however you want it. I just got bored and wanted to build a redstone trap. Basically, it uses a flush door, a single one. You could use a double or whatever you wanted. Make sure it's easy enough for the floor to be opened up. But it's a, trap I built, I guess. That's really it. Well, let me know what you think of the trap, I guess. I think I explained it well enough. If you're cautious, or maybe you just missed the door, because let's imagine you're a player that has never seen this base before. You walk up, see this thing, you see a button, you press it, you're not going to know where it's going to open. You see it open here, so you try walking, you might miss it. And then naturally, you're going to go and open it again, you walk in, you fall to your death. Because, if you've never been here before, why would you know exactly where it is? I mean, you could probably guess it's over in this corner, but at the same time, you might not. This is basically just using, human errors, I guess you could say. No, that's a horrible way of wording it. Whatever, you get the point. You get the point. Let me know what you think of this trap. I think it's okay. Something I built out of boredom, and it was fun. I wanted to try something. Yes, I spent a decent chunk of time building this whole thing. I say decent chunk, it took me a minute, maybe two. Redstone traps, this is ladder thing. Press a button, it lifts up ladder, you fall, opens that up. Kind of similar to this, only I don't have dripstone. But you get the point. You get the point. I'll do a quick little run through of the redstone again. So this is powered, which locks up this hopper here. Let me throw this back. That keeps the redstone powered, which locks this hopper, which keeps it from going here. When you press the button, exactly 3 will flow when this turns off. That is the amount of time it takes for the redstone to turn back on. When it reaches 6 blocks of pass through, so 2 button presses, this will turn on. It will go over here. I can actually break this redstone. Goes along here, travels for a second, got to give them time to get inside, and then it activates a row of pistons, which open up the floor, and then you fall. At least that's the idea. It might not work on people who just, figure out where the door is first try, and then they walk in. Or, they're not that cautious, they just kind of walk in. Or maybe they'll mine it, which I'm working on a version of this that uses observers. So whenever it's opened in we'll say it's like an easy thing to spot. So you open it, you go in. There's observers, though, that'll notice the door being opened. Obviously, the player will see those. They'll back up a bit, trying to get away just in case, and then something will happen out here rather than in the tunnel. Better yet, it'll be in the tunnel and out here, just to cover both places. Use like TNT minecarts or something. I think that'd be decent. But yeah, that's redstone trap. I don't know. Bye.